Welcome everyone back to Sam's Savings. Today we're going to go over my retirement portfolio and how it's been doing this last month. Of course, actually this is too big. Give me 1 second here. There we go, that works. Alright, so you can see all my positions and everything here, how much percentage I have. Let's start with the Roth over here. So of course my largest percent is VOO. I currently have 30,691 in there. That's about 55 shares. It is 53% of the account, which is pretty good. I believe I want that to be 50%, so it's a bit high, but nothing too bad. Then we got VIG, the Dividend Appreciation Fund. That's at 55.31. It's at 9.5%, which is good. I believe I want that at 15. Let's see, that would be 65, 80. Yeah. So I want that at 15%, but it's doing all right. Now the VUG, which is the Vanguard Growth Index, and that's at 54.88. It's also just below 9.5%. I want that at 15 as well. We got Apple, which is currently at 76.50. It's been doing great. It's at 13% of my portfolio. I want that down closer to 5. So I'm not going to continue to invest in Apple or Coke, actually. I want those kind of down to 5% of the allocation. Of course, we have Coke after that, which is at 6,300. It's doing good. Of course, one of my goals was to get that up to 100 shares, which, as you can see over there, we did. Right here, there it is, 100 shares. And at that rate, it will buy like 3 shares a year, which is pretty good. Of course, I have those dividends reinvesting. And then we have FBTC, which is currently at 1,044. It is just under 2% of the account, which is totally fine. And we have MSRT, which is 1,093, and it's just under 2% as well. I want basically all four of these to be at 5%. And then these two at 15, and that one at 50. And that's kind of the way I want it allocated in the future. Oh, sorry. Alright, so that's it for the Roth. So its total is 57,845, which is pretty good. Of course, I've already invested the 7K into my Roth this year, so I cannot invest any more this year. We'll kind of see how this upcoming year goes. I might not put any away for it this year and go back to DCAing next year. But we'll kind of see how that goes. If I have extra money laying around at the end of the year, we'll see if I want to put it in that or not. And then we have the 401k. I'm putting 5% of my net, or 5% of my gross into this every month. So this is in VEIRX, which is an index fund. What is it? The Equity Income Fund Admiral, and then the S&P 500 Index K. This gets split 50-50, which is why the ratios are so close. It's basically just performance that's separating them, and that's at 741 total. So my total retirement is 58,586, which I think is really good. You know, I'm 23, about to turn 24, and I think that's really good for this state in my life to have that much. But I do want to keep putting in 5% to my 401k, plus the 4% I receive as a match, and then the 7k a year into the Roth. That would be ideal. We'll kind of see how that goes. That is a bit more than 10% of my gross income at this point in time. But I'm hoping I can kind of move things around and get that allocated and, you know, really push through that and get that done. But that is it for my retirement portfolio for the end of January. Of course, we'll be back again with this update at the end of February. But that is it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video where I go over my eFund and how it's been performing this last month. And that should be it for today. I'll see you guys then.